Hello, everyone. Welcome to Celsius 233, your go-to place for fiction book summaries. Today we will step into the world of Much Ado About Nothing by William Shakespeare. Much Ado About Nothing is a comedic play by William Shakespeare, written around 1598 and first published in 1600. Set in Messina, Italy, the play revolves around two contrasting romantic plots: the sharp-tongued yet witty exchanges between Beatrice and Benedick, and the more traditional love between Hero and Claudio. It is a tale of misunderstandings, deception, and the transformative power of love, punctuated by humor and witty dialogue. Through trickery and manipulation, both malicious and good-natured, the characters find themselves grappling with themes of honor, shame, and social expectations. Plot summary. In the sun-drenched Italian town of Messina, Leonato, the governor, receives word that Don Pedro, the Prince of Aragon, is arriving after a victorious military campaign. Alongside him are two soldiers, the young and honorable Claudio and Benedick, a quick-witted bachelor who delights in trading insults with Leonato's niece, Beatrice. When Don Pedro arrives, they are warmly welcomed by Leonato, and the sparks between Benedick and Beatrice immediately reignite as they resume their ongoing merry war of witty banter. Claudio, however, has other concerns. He confesses to Don Pedro that he has fallen in love with Hero, Leonato's demure and gentle daughter. Don Pedro, eager to help, devises a plan to win Hero's hand on Claudio's behalf. At a masked ball that night, Don Pedro, disguised, woos Hero as Claudio watches from afar. His plan is successful. Hero returns Claudio's affection, and Leonato agrees to their marriage. Meanwhile, as Claudio and Hero's love blossoms, Don Pedro conspires to amuse himself with another romantic entanglement, that of Beatrice and Benedick. Both are staunchly opposed to love and marriage, yet their sharp-tongued exchanges betray an underlying chemistry. With the help of Hero, Claudio, and Leonato, Don Pedro orchestrates a scheme to trick the two into confessing their feelings. The plan begins with Claudio, Don Pedro, and Leonato staging a conversation meant for Benedick to overhear, in which they praise Beatrice's secret love for him. Struck by their words, Benedick begins to reconsider his stance on love, now seeing Beatrice in a different light. Simultaneously, Hero and her attendants enact a similar plan for Beatrice, who, hiding in a garden, overhears them discussing Benedick's supposed affection for her. Touched and surprised, Beatrice too softens her attitude toward Benedick. Though neither admits their feelings aloud, the seeds of love are quietly planted in their hearts. While the plans to unite Beatrice and Benedick unfold, darker forces are at work. Don John, Don Pedro's bitter and scheming illegitimate brother, seethes with jealousy over Claudio's success and plots to ruin his happiness. With the help of his devious companion Borachio, Don John devises a cruel trick. Borachio arranges for Margaret, Hero's maid, to appear at Hero's window one night, where she is mistaken for Hero herself. Borachio stages an intimate scene with Margaret, all while Claudio and Don Pedro witness it from a distance, believing they have caught Hero being unfaithful. Crushed by what he thinks is Hero's betrayal, Claudio plans a public humiliation. On the day of their wedding, in front of the entire congregation, Claudio denounces Hero as a wanton, accusing her of infidelity. Hero, devastated by the false accusation, faints. Leonato, her father, initially believes Claudio's accusations and is consumed with grief. However, the wise Friar Francis, convinced of Hero's innocence, proposes a plan. They will pretend that Hero has died from the shock, giving them time to uncover the truth and allowing Claudio to feel the weight of his actions. As the town reels from the scandal, Benedick, who has fully embraced his love for Beatrice, offers her his support. In a private moment, Beatrice confesses her love for him, but she also demands something in return: vengeance for the wrong done to Hero. She asks Benedick to challenge Claudio to a duel for dishonoring her cousin. Torn between his friendship with Claudio and his newfound love for Beatrice, Benedick ultimately agrees, marking a significant shift in his loyalties and values. Meanwhile, in a stroke of comic relief, the bumbling Constable Dogberry and his crew unwittingly stumble upon Don John's plot. Borachio, drunk and bragging about his deception, is overheard by Dogberry's watchmen and arrested. Brought before Leonato, Borachio confesses the entire scheme, revealing Hero's innocence and exposing Don John's treachery. Filled with remorse, Claudio is devastated by the knowledge that he falsely accused Hero and caused her death. To make amends, Claudio agrees to Leonato's request. He will publicly mourn Hero and marry her cousin in her place. At the altar, however, Claudio is astonished when the veiled bride revealed to him is none other than Hero herself, alive and well. Overwhelmed with joy, Claudio vows never to doubt her again. As Claudio and Hero are finally reunited, Beatrice and Benedick, though still hiding behind their banter, are pushed to admit their love for each other as well. The two are teased by their friends for their sudden change of heart, but they embrace their feelings with humor and affection. Benedick, the once devout bachelor, joyfully agrees to marry Beatrice. The play concludes in a celebratory mood as the two couples, Claudio and Hero, Benedick and Beatrice, prepare for their weddings. Yet amidst the revelry, Don John, who fled Messina after his plot was uncovered, is captured and brought back to face justice. With peace restored, the joyous couples look forward to a future of love and laughter, their relationship stronger for having withstood the trials and deceptions that nearly tore them apart. That's it for now. If you enjoyed this, check out other books by William Shakespeare. You'll find them in the description or just search for them on Celsius 233. Remember, while our summaries capture the essence, they can never replace the full experience of reading the book. If this summary intrigued you, consider diving into the complete story, buy the book, and immerse yourself in William Shakespeare's original work. Bye-bye, take care, have fun.